In The Psychology of Money, Morgan Housel delves into the emotional and psychological forces that govern how we think about and interact with money. Rather than just offering advice on how to save, invest, or build wealth, Housel focuses on the underlying mindsets and behaviors that influence our financial decisions that are often not driven by logic, but by our personal experiences, biases, and even our fears. His message is clear: understanding the psychology behind money is just as important as understanding how to manage it. He argues that financial success doesn't necessarily come from superior intelligence or perfect knowledge of markets, but from the ability to make smart, emotionally balanced decisions over time. One of the first concepts Housel introduces is that no one's crazy. He explains that every individual's financial decisions are influenced by their own unique set of experiences, and what might seem irrational to one person could make perfect sense to another. People often make judgments about money based on their past experiences, which vary greatly. For example, someone who lived through the Great Depression or witnessed a major financial crash may be more cautious about spending or taking risks with money. On the other hand, a person who grew up in a period of economic stability or prosperity might feel more comfortable investing or spending without as much hesitation. Housel's point is that no one's decisions are inherently crazy or wrong, they're just shaped by the context of their life experiences. Understanding this can help us develop empathy and avoid rushing to judgment about others' financial choices. Another major theme in the book is the role of luck and risk in our financial lives. Housel argues that we often forget just how much of wealth is determined by luck. While hard work and sound decisions certainly play a part, luck is an undeniable factor. Some people inherit wealth, others get lucky with investments, and some simply happen to be in the right place at the right time. Conversely, bad luck can also have a significant impact. For example, an economic recession or a personal financial crisis can derail even the best-laid plans. The key takeaway here is that we must recognize the role that luck plays in wealth and understand that outcomes are not entirely in our control. Housel stresses that people often underestimate risk as well. Every financial decision comes with some level of risk. While we can make informed decisions to minimize it, risk is an inherent part of the process. By accepting both luck and risk, we can make more realistic financial decisions and avoid being too hard on ourselves when things don't go as planned. Housel also explores the concept of never enough. In today's world, many of us are conditioned to believe that the more we have, the happier we'll be. This mindset fuels the desire for bigger homes, more expensive cars, and higher salaries. But Housel argues that there is a danger in constantly chasing more. This relentless pursuit of wealth or status, he suggests, can lead to a perpetual feeling of dissatisfaction. The truth is, there is always someone richer, someone more successful, and someone with more. If we're always chasing more, we'll never reach a point where we feel like we have enough. Housel suggests that the real key to happiness is understanding your personal definition of enough. When you know what is enough for you, whether it's a certain income level, a lifestyle, or the freedom to do what you love, then you can stop the endless chase and enjoy life with greater peace of mind. In a world that constantly promotes excess, the ability to recognize when you have enough can be liberating. In relation to this idea, Housel discusses the paradox of wealth. Often, wealth is invisible. The people we think of as rich may not be as wealthy as they appear, and vice versa. In reality, the most financially successful individuals are often those who are quietly accumulating wealth behind the scenes, not those who are splurging on flashy possessions or expensive lifestyles. Wealth, as Housel explains, is the result of consistent, long-term behaviors like saving, investing, and living below your means. It is also about having the patience to let your money compound over time. Housel's point here is that we shouldn't equate wealth with material displays of success. True wealth is often invisible and slow-growing. This concept challenges the conventional view that wealth is about owning the most expensive things or having the most extravagant lifestyle. Instead, wealth is about financial independence, freedom, and long-term security. The people who make the best financial decisions are often not those who make the loudest moves, but those who make steady, consistent decisions over years. At the heart of the psychology of money is the idea that financial decisions are often driven by our emotions, not just rational thinking. For example, we tend to overestimate our ability to predict the future, which can lead to risky decisions. Housel points out that markets are inherently unpredictable, and the key to making smart financial decisions is not trying to predict what will happen next, but rather accepting uncertainty and preparing for a range of possible outcomes. This mindset helps individuals avoid the stress of trying to time the market or make perfect predictions and instead focus on building a strategy that will work well in many different scenarios. A key element of this approach is patience. Financial success, Housel argues, is often less about making the perfect decision and more about making a series of good decisions over time and letting them compound. Housel also introduces the idea that wealth is ultimately about freedom. The ability to do what you want, when you want, without being financially constrained, is one of the greatest benefits of wealth. This doesn't necessarily mean having a lavish lifestyle or indulging in luxury, it means having the freedom to spend your time in ways that align with your values and goals. For many, this might mean having the ability to spend time with family, travel, or pursue hobbies without the constant worry of money. In a sense, financial independence is the true form of wealth. Housel suggests that many people mistakenly focus too much on the accumulation of money itself, when in reality, the most valuable thing money can give us is the freedom to live life on our own terms. Housel's final key takeaway is the idea that financial decisions should align with our long-term values, not just short-term desires. So much of the financial advice we receive today is about maximizing returns, minimizing taxes, or optimizing investments, but Housel argues that the most important question we should ask is, what do we truly want out of life? What kind of life do we want to live? What financial habits will support that? The answers to these questions will guide the decisions we make about money, ensuring that they align with our broader goals and contribute to a fulfilling life. The most successful people, Housel argues, are those who understand that money is just a tool to achieve their personal goals, not an end in itself. In conclusion, the psychology of money offers a refreshing and insightful approach to personal finance. Housel teaches us that financial success isn't just about being smart with numbers, it's about understanding our emotions, biases, and behaviors when it comes to money. By recognizing the psychological factors that influence our decisions, we can make smarter, more mindful choices that help us build wealth and create a life we truly value. Whether you're just starting out in your financial journey or you're already well on your way, this book offers valuable lessons that can help you develop a healthier relationship with money and achieve long-term financial freedom.